From Oakland to Sacktown to the Bay Area and back down I-80 for this USL Championship clash between the Roots and the Republic. We welcome you to the 8th installment to what has become one of the most intriguing rivalries of the entire USL Championship. I'm Rob McAllister, he's Adam Moffat. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by William Jessup University. Adam, we have a Oakland team that has 7 goals, last 2 games, trying to mimic that performance here tonight. However, they face a Republic team that has allowed only 4 goals all season. But regardless of records, regardless of goals scored, why has this become one of the best rivalries in the entire league?
It's a derby. It's a local rivalry. 70 miles approximately separate these two. And as a player, anytime you know that there's more at stake for the fans, there's some bragging rights, you bring it. And that's what we'll see tonight. Those players will want to battle, they want to scrap like they've done in the past. We've seen some fantastic games, none better than that 3-3 game here last season with Luis Felipe getting a goal in the 96th minute. The drama was there to see, and this game is going to be another battle tonight.
Astounding. 7 appearances, only 5 draws, 1 win each on side. How about let's take a look at our matchup brought to you by Western Health Advantage. Danny Vidiello, let's take a look at him. What a year he is having through 9 matches. 6
clean sheets through 9 games. You can't ask for any more as a goalkeeper. And for him, he knows he's going to be tested tonight. He has to be organized. Distribution has to be good. Can he beat that press from Oakland Roots? It's going to be another big challenge for him. Some great saves so far. But on the other side, we have a fantastic goalkeeper.
I'll tell you what, Paul Blanchette has been one of the most impressive goalkeepers as an opponent we've seen over the last couple of years. He shows up when he takes on the Sacramento Republic.
Incredible saves we've seen from him at Heart Health Park in the past. He has 4 clean sheets on the season as well. 6 for Vitiello, 4 for him. Gave up a few more goals, and they've come in maybe blowouts, we would say, but he is a big fella, and he's capable of saving anything, so he has to have a big night.
Yeah, both keepers will be put to a test. It's a rivalry matchup. It gives me goosebumps. I absolutely love this each and every year. It's Oakland, it's Sacramento, and it's coming up next.
The fun has begun. The Apex at Red Hawk Resort Casino is now Northern California's premier family fun destination. Get your heart racing on this spectacular 3-level indoor kart track. If bowling is up your alley, there are 18 lanes of fun at the Apex, plus a mind-blowing virtual reality arcade, incredible golf simulators, and one of the best sports bars anywhere. We're taking entertainment to a whole new level. It's the Apex at Red Hawk Resort Casino.
How do you build a community that thrives? By staying active, by working and playing together, and by building strong bones and bodies with food that's simple, local, and fresh. Crystal Creamery has proudly supported Central Valley athletes and athletic programs since 2012. Because when you nourish a community, the community thrives. Crystal Creamery, simple, local, fresh.
This is the look of a woman who fought cancer for years with no answers. A woman who bravely championed her own health and found a doctor who'd do the same. A woman whose ending was rewritten when she found remission. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by UC Davis Health and by Western Health Advantage. Our starting line is brought to you by Los Rios Community College District. We begin with the Sacramento Republic, led by Mark Briggs in a 3-4-3 typical lineup. We've seen this before. A couple changes, though. Nick Ross getting his 2nd start in a week.
The absence of Arnold Lopez in the midfield, it's an opportunity for Nick Ross to step it up. Solid in that midfield, him partnering with Luis Felipe. And Russell Cicerone, last time he was on this pitch, he scored 3 goals, so keep an eye on him.
For Oakland Roots, they are led by Noah Delgado, and he'll go to a similar 3 in the back. A couple of veterans back there, but a name up top that we are very familiar with, spent 3 years in Sacramento, Dark Vermillion.
4 goals, 2 assists this season. He's going to have a chip on his shoulder tonight.
They've got 8 up the top there with Rito and Mafeka, very dangerous. They're starting to play about as well as they played all season long. They're taking on the Sacramento Republic, who are trying to bounce back from a loss on Wednesday night. It will be the Sacramento Republic in the Legacy Black kits. It will be Oakland Roots in white. They'll begin, and they'll head to the south end of the field to a slight breeze. An epic evening in Sacramento, 75 degrees. There's a whistle from Elton Garcia, and here we go from Heart Health Park. Early pressure, Sebastian Herrera, we've seen it for the first 10 games out, more aggressive tonight. What will Sacramento do back at home? A very busy week. Not the performance Mark Briggs wanted to see on Wednesday against Orange County. What can they do to rectify that here in the first 10 minutes, Adam?
Based upon that first 10 seconds, I don't think they're going to hold back. Just pressing Paul Blanchette straight away, Herrera, Cicerone, and they want to come out with a better mentality than they did on Wednesday night.
Here's a service from Gurr, looking for Cicerone on the back end, and able to clear away is Damakis. A lot of bodies flying around, the whistle coming in, and it will be a reset here and a chance for Oakland Roots. 14 points on the year, 4 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses, 2 draws. For Sacramento, 21 points, 6 wins, 1 loss, and 3 draws. They have been spectacular here at home, 5-0-1 in USL Championship play. The only draw to Charleston Battery in week 2 when down a man. And Tabasco goes down is Russell Cicerone. Cicerone, 7 goals on the season. Of course, the hat trick against Indy. What a performance that was. And the crowd here ready to go tonight in Sacramento. A big time rivalry matchup between these two sides. Here's Farmella. Inside the circle it goes. Turnover, Sacramento. Can they pounce? Keko's got it for a moment. Gomez goes down, but Keko's got it back. They love to get it out to Gurr on this right wing. It's Berbier. A little pressure as Rito just on the back of Wheat comes to Danny Vidiello. Well, the Inactive Report brought to you by Delta Dental, and a mistake there by Sacramento will allow for a throw for the Oakland Roots. No Rodrigo Lopez for Sacramento on the injury list, as Darmario McIntosh also out for Oakland. And Jose Dosayanil is also out. And that is our Delta Dental Inactive Report.
Going to be interesting to see tonight as both sides play very similarly, 3-4-2-1. So they'll match up pretty evenly, and Herrera breaking his way into the box.
Herrera battling inside and able to clear it away. Hack Saw's been a big time member for this club, was with Indy 11 the last 4 seasons. Came here in the offseason. He has anchored that back line for Noah Delgado. The 8th matchup in the USL Championship between these two sides, each with a win, 5 draws between them. And boy, we've seen some epic matches. These have not all been scoreless draws. A couple 3-3s in there. And it is just a battle test. Without Reno in the league anymore, this has become the top rivalry in Northern California for this Sacramento side. Ross playing it too, like a holding Herrera, doing a nice job. Going to be a battle over the top, looking for Cicerone. Blanchette with a one-handed grab. Just outside is 6, but you're going to see that by number 9 and number 13 all night.
Yeah, it's good play initially by Sebastian Herrera, holding the ball up. And then he's got support underneath with Keko, and just too much. You see, the idea is right to get Cicerone in behind and just put too much on there. And with the size of Blanchette, he'll come and gather that comfortably, but it's a good look. Anytime Sebastian Herrera does hold that ball up, you need runners going in behind, and that's Russell Cicerone's job. Keko's at times. and maybe even some of the wide men, Jack Kerr and Aldair Sanchez.
Geckel not afraid to take a shot. He has a single best 7. That was back on April 1st. So they're going to want more from that right side tonight. Here comes Aldair Sanchez forcing a turnover. All the way back to Danny Vitiello. 9 appearances on the season, has allowed just 3 goals. Republic as a team have allowed just 4. Herrera is not going to give it anything easy to Hackshaw, is he? Both two colliding. And now a push after. And at least a warning as Herrera stood over the top of Hackshaw. Well, this is, I guess, the featured matchup we should have been talking about in the preseason, or the pregame here.
Yeah, we mentioned it's going to be a little bit chippy. There's going to be some tempers boiling, and you can see 5 minutes into this game, Herrera just stands over him as he's done, and Hackshaw's not going to back down from that.
I'll tell you what, El Garcia giving both a warning already. No history between these two sides here, but look, each one is trying to impose their dominance over the evening, right, and see who will bend first. Formella, Timmer, back in the starting 11. As O'Work Lee Desmond slowly back into the season after 8 months off. A little too high for Jack Kerr there. Eight goals between Keko, Herrera, and Cicerone. Should we make that 9? Compared to 8 goals for the top 3 for Oakland Roots. Kerr looking quickly to move in. Luis Felipe. No Arnold Lopez, received 2 yellow cards on Wednesday against Orange County. He's serving a 1-game suspension in a brutal Wednesday evening for Sacramento. Not only did they pick up the loss without their star defensive midfielder, Arnold Lopez. What kind of loss does that mean, and what does that mean for Nick Ross tonight?
Arnold Lopez is a little bit more of a holding defensive midfielder. Nick Ross can get a little bit further forward. Great at connecting the play, as we see corner kick coming here for the Republic, and that's just what Nick Ross can do. He can get the ball from the defenders, and he can get to those advanced players. He's really good at that. Winning the ball, maybe not as strong as Arnold Lopez, which sometimes does allow Luis Felipe to get forward, who's going to look to get on the end of this Jack Kerr corner kick.
Atlas disposal corner kick coming in, cleared away by Morad. Timmer. It's out there, Sanchez and Rito giving chase. Just running all over the top. The two will go shoulder to shoulder. And Rito feeling a bit frustrated, but we've seen the pace that Rito can come flying out of that right side. Seems almost, he's been a little more physical this year. Seems like he's taken even a next step. 2 goals, 2 assists to his name for the Venezuelan.
And at times last year for the Oakland Roots, he was playing a little bit deeper. He can play that wing back position. But now he gets to start in that more advanced spot, maybe conserves a lot more energy, and he is very dangerous.
Keko, look at the serve, this one to Herrera. Herrera staying onside, and the flag goes up as a shot is taken from inside the box by Sebastian Herrera. He's going to test that line all night. The assistant referee put the flag up pretty quick there. Oakland Roots are 2-2-1 away from Oakland this year. Here comes the pressure from Sacramento. Kevin Wright flying along the touchline. Keko trying to give him all kinds of fits as it goes back to the Atlanta native Danny Barbier. The 10th anniversary Resilient kit is a modern design of the first kit designed 10 years ago. The Resilient red sash symbolic the path the club has gone and where it's going in the next decade. For the new kits, shop online, Sac Republic FC. And Danny Vitiello. Given a lot of room for Kerr and Sanchez to dribble through that lane. We saw it against Orange County, a lot of gap between that, sort of between the midway line and really the box there for midfielders to operate. know if Oakland's going to take a similar page out of it. And here's Rito to the right side. Just going to see if he can serve a cross in. Wheat doing all that he can to deny it, and does.
Good defended by Shane Wheat. Rito pretending he's going to cross that ball in, just trying to beat him with a fake and just contain him in the corner. That's what you have to do. You can't overcommit with Eduardo Rito.
Former teammates, and it's Felipe who gets the best of that one. Cicerone going to play that into space, right into Jack Gurr's path. Look at this. Brilliant from number 11, playing it to Keko. Herrera moving forward. Keko has to step back, but the attack moves on. Out to Gurr. Matsoso all over the place. Here comes the cross. It's denied again by Oakland. Connor Donovan coming all the way up from the back line to apply pressure on Formella. Good test for Alder Sanchez tonight.
Yeah, he has to make sure defensively he's tuned in, because not only do you have on that right side Rito, who's starting a little bit more centrally, but he will drift out wide like he is right now. Try to exploit that space in behind Alder Sanchez.
Nick Ross and Matsoso coming together. Matsoso selected 31st overall in the 2017 MLS draft by New England. Cicerone keeping it in play. Going down for the tackle, Morad gambles. Cicerone's flying, as is Herrera. Herrera running into some space, trying to get around Barbier. It's in for Keko, and Barbier's just able to escape there. But Sacramento not done yet. Gurr over the top, looking for Keko. Is he onside? He is. Inside the box, Keko with a left-footed strike. Oh, it's brilliant from number 7. Number 2 on the year. And the Republic have their first goal in the 12th minute.
What a finish from the Spaniard. Really tight angle, cuts in on his so-called weaker left foot and just manages to put it right in off that far post. And we spoke about how good Blanchett is. There's no chance he's saving that. You thought the opportunity had gone for the Republic. Jack Gurr keeps it alive, recycles his run, Keko, and what a finish that is.
Mark Briggs talked about how he wanted more goals from Keko, Zico Lewis, and Luther Archibald. Well, he's getting one from Keko there. Brilliance on display. Absolutely what the Republic needed after a really good 10-minute start to this match.
Paul Blanchett outstretched. The only thing you'd maybe say there was not a goalkeeper's. Maybe go your right hand. He went up with the top hand there. Maybe you could get a finger on it if you go with your right. I wouldn't have got anywhere near it, so it wouldn't matter for me.
10th goal allowed by Paul Blanchett this year. Has made 33 saves coming into tonight. And here's a guy that we saw in his very first match with Oakland back in 2021. His first match as he signed during the season was against this Republic side. Cicerone's having his way on this left side, being pushed, shoved down, and Tamakis with a foul out there. And I can't believe there's not more of a booking there. What do you think, Adam? Tamakis might be lucky to get away with one.
Anytime you're chasing someone down and they're in the final third there, you do run the risk of it, but I think the referee's fine. He knows there's a lot at stake here, and Tamakis had a couple little bites at him. I don't mind that. I don't mind the referees keeping the yellow cards in as long as possible.
Yeah, you don't want to get too happy with them, right? Especially in a match like this, you don't want that to be decided where it comes in late. However, Sacramento feeling like they got robbed there a bet either way. This got Jacker over this one, in-swinging ball towards the Tower Bridge Battalion. North end of the stadium, the slight breeze there. And it's Gurr whipping this ball in. Up comes Sacramento right into the sun in the eyes of Paul Blanchett. But his back line's able to help him out. Still bouncing around for Sacramento. Keko to his feet, got the early goal. Can he get another one? Going to play it on the top, looking for Cicerone, just a bit too out of reach. And it falls out of play, but the Republic fans here are loving that possession by the Sacramento Republic.
Smart play once again by Keko, looking for Cicerone, and he just lost it over his shoulder. It's been a really bright start here from the home team. And they're going to continue right here from the goal kick of Oakland. They're just going to press high, force Oakland to kick it long and hope to win it back.
A little dangerous here, chasing down Mafeka, and Danny Vidiello is going to send this way toward the Oakland bench. Well, many plans now available for the 2023 season. Choose from one of the pre-built plans or build your own starting at $59. Secure yours or learn more at SacRepublicFC.com/mini-plans. 15 minutes in, a Keko goal is the difference between Oakland and Sacramento. Lindo Mafeka, we haven't really mentioned him much, but he's got a lot of pace, very crafty over the ball. Does have 2 goals on the season. Oakland sending more players up here as they try to break down this Republic defense, who has allowed only 1 goal in open play so far this year. Mafeka trying to make something happen. Formella cutting toward goal. Tamaka is trying to blank it up over the top. Waiting for a chance here. Gomez. And it will be an Atlas disposal corner kick.
For the Oakland Roots, they will know that this is an area they can exploit against Sacramento. They haven't given up too many goals this season, but a few have been from set pieces or failure to clear the set piece.
Well, the goal by Keko was the 6th goal at home here in the first 15 minutes of play. 2 coming from Russell Cicerone last Saturday against Indy 11. Ball whipped in and right to the head of Herrera. Love what Herrera does. As a striker, he's so physical up top, but you see him back in the play, and when desperate times are called for defensively, he's working just as hard.
And you get that buy-in on both ends from your forwards, even from your defenders getting forward. But you see Russell Cicerone, Keko, they don't shy away from their defensive responsibilities, and you know that as a teammate, you know they're being held accountable. And it really does help that whole unit.
Matt Soso, this one's sent into Danny Vidiello. And Matt Soso, a guy who has some championship pedigree, won it with Louisville City in 2018. Trying to bring an opportunity to Oakland, who's trying to build on last year's success. Snuck right into the playoffs there at that 7th seed. And then went on to beat San Diego in the first round 3-0. It would fall to the eventual champion San Antonio in the next round. However, after the turmoil of Eric Guerra leaving, and Noah Delgado's got them in a different system this year, I think they have something to build on from a year ago, Adam.
It's a great postseason display. You know, you weren't too sure they were going to make it in there. They did, and it's been an interesting start to this season. I'll say that. A little bit streaky, but some really big results against Birmingham Legion, and then saw a 3-0 win last week. So Nick Russ turns that over straight away, though. As that ball's turned back, defensive responsibilities are get back in shape, limit that ball getting into Lindo Mafeka and Eduardo Rito.
You look at Oakland's last few games, they beat Orange County 3-0. Before that, 4-1 against Birmingham, a draw with Miami. But unfortunately, you're talking about that streakiness. Lost to Loudoun and Hartford in back-to-back matches, 2 of the bottom clubs in the Eastern Conference. And I guess that's where that inconsistency's become. Where will they build on it? But 2 massive wins. Over the top, looking for Formella. Out comes Vidiello from his 6th. Good outstretched leg. We've seen some fantastic goals from Derek Formella in his time with Sacramento, trying to get one against his former club, and Herrera is a bit offside. Love the idea. Formella with 4 on the season. And in 51 appearances here in Sacramento, he had 17 goals, 2 of them against this very Oakland Roots team. Tamakis playing this ball forward for Rito. Rito, look, it takes a shot, denied by Danny Vitiello on the line. Almost too easy for Oakland there, and Danny Vitiello just got down low and saved what could have been a game-tying goal for the Oakland Roots. Good play there by Oakland.
First time we've seen Rito get in behind that back line. It's a great ball by Tamakis. And the right hand of Vitiello keeps that one out. You spread yourself as a goalkeeper as wide as you can. Didn't want to get nutmegged, kept the hand on it. And that was a big-time stop from Vitiello.
Keko getting the second ball. Again, Herrera just makes these opportunities continue to happen. Cicerone trying to angle in, trying to find a teammate maybe. As a double team comes, he's going to try to sneak it through, looking for a runner. Oh, it's a chance for Aldir Sanchez! Oh, it's cleared away just in the nick of time by Oakland. Sanchez almost with his first goal here in Sacramento.
You just saw the big right hand of Danny Vitiello. Look for the left of Carl Blanchette right here. Paul Blanchette with the left hand. Massive save.
Morad just able to clear it now. An Atlas disposal corner kick for Sacramento and Jacker. Up goes, little miscommunication by Oakland. Flying through is Connor Donovan. And Mark Briggs talked about earlier in the week, he wants to see more goals scored from his back line. Wants to challenge them to get on the board. Keko's got the game's first. Dancing around here, playing this ball, service in, looking for Herrera, played up, chance for Gurr! Oh, it just went over the top. He was feasting for a big-time goal there.
And he's adjusted so well, Jack Gurr, as that ball flicks. You think he's going to come to his right, and it ends up dropping to his left, and he just has to switch his hips up a little bit and catches it really well. Just can't keep it down low enough. That's a really tough technique to get down, and he almost perfected it right there, Jack Gurr.
Republic applying the pressure here at home. Once again, they've got an early lead, something we have seen time and time again in this 2023 season at Hart Health Park. Choosing the right health plan for you and your family is simple with Western Health Advantage. Check out their affordable plans. They've been helping the community for over 25 years. Go online, westernhealth.com. Cicerone coming from Herrera, has Keko to the middle. And a good step. But right back, here come the Republic once again. Sanchez looking for Herrera, takes it off the chest. Herrera's denied. Another fantastic save by the opponent goalkeeper. Herrera's had too many of those this year. Morton's made some saves, others have made some big time stops. This time it's Blanchette. As the crowd felt that was going to be a sure thing, Adam.
Yeah, he was close to being offside on that one. It's a great first touch by Herrera, but it hits the right leg of Paul Blanchette and goes up for a corner kick once again. Sacramento opportunities here. They really want to get a second one.
Donovan bouncing around, still in play as Connor Donovan may have taken one off the nose. And it is Kevin Wright who is still on the turf. And they'll pause play. Not sure where he took that knock, maybe in the stomach. I think the training staff is going to come out.
Connor Donovan wins the initial header, and then he goes and just crushes that ball against the stomach of Wright in the second one. He has every right to go for it. You see that leg just right across there. The knee, the ribs, that does not feel too good.
This injury stoppage brought to you by Saha Float Spa. Last time these teams got together was right here, USL Championship match, or excuse me, the US Open Cup match, and that was a victory for the Republic that moved on behind Nick Ross's goal. The 49th minute assist from Russell Cicerone in that one. And the Republic advanced to the round of 32, and eventually falling to Colorado Rapids. And Kevin Wright up and appears to be okay, but he's going to feel that one. Meanwhile, it gives Sacramento a chance to make any adjustments.
Good to see Kevin Wright come back into the game. Just heading over to his spot on the left-hand side. Both teams similar when they don't have the ball. You know, they almost, from that 3-4-2-1, they become a 5-4-1.
Danny Gomez spraying it out to Lindo Mafeka. Mafeka's going to cross this ball in. It's Connor Donovan there to clear. Hackshaw feeling the pressure. He's getting the move here. That's Rito to the right. Rito against Sanchez. Sanchez winning that one, but the second cross coming in, back post. Nobody making a run. Wright is there, crosses over the line. A goal kick for Sacramento Republic.
And Rito's starting to come wider and wider. He's drifting out there. He's trying to get on the ball centrally, just hasn't had much of it. And there's been a few times he's just drifted out wide and he's told Tamakis to go inside more for him.
Nick Ross looking to break lines. Herrera stays strong and stays up on his feet. Sanchez is getting crowded over here on this left side. Crystal Creamery, been building strong bones and bodies with the freshest dairy from the Central Valley since 1901. Taking pride in delivering dairy you can trust. Grab a glass, taste how fresh local can be. Simple, local, fresh. It's Crystal Creamery. Gecko in the 12th minute. Republic have got a couple other good looks as well. Blanchett with a big-time save against Sebastian Herrera to deny the second goal for Sacramento just minutes ago. Formella. Nice job battling. Gurr able to win that. Here comes the pressure from Oakland. Sebastian Hackshaw. I think both their tops are going to be a little stretched out after tonight. We have to have them tailored after the game.
Put a little wager on which one will get ripped first. This is where the Oakland Roots just going to shift that ball around. They're just hoping that someone overcommits for Sacramento Republic, because if they don't, it's so hard to break down. Jack Gurr drops back deep, Sanchez drops deep, and then you have Nick Ross and Luis Felipe. Was almost a mistake there by Connor Donovan. There's a slip on both sides.
Mafeka was charging forward. The assistant referee had initially signaled for Sacramento. The fourth did not weigh in. However, Elton Garcia out
Has the whistle.
ruled everybody.
I have the whistle. I'll make the final decision. They actually both looked at each other almost in agreement before they put their arms in opposite directions.
Matsoso. Cicerone spinning away. Nick Ross pressuring Gomez. Timmer. Republic just come in, strong tackles. This one's looking for Rito. It's Alder Sanchez. It's almost a tackle and retreat. Just let Oakland know they're there.
Once again, for Oakland Roots, you're looking at every single player for the Republic's in their own half. Tough to find any space. Lindo Mafeka can't get on the ball. Rito can't get on the ball. Formella has barely touched it. This is where some space can open up if they can invite the pressure higher up the field, and you've just seen it right there, breaking some lines.
Formella has space in front. Here comes Felipe to break it up, slows it for a moment. Tamakis right side against Sanchez. The mark. Felipe may come to help Mafeka. Barbier. Matsoso trying to play it into the box there, but it's Felipe again. Now Herrera and Hackshaw will be in a foot race. This gets back to Blanchett. Republic looking to stay atop of the Western Conference standings. A win here would do that. However, El Paso, what a turnaround they have had. 7 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses, but at 22 points after a victory earlier tonight. Currently in second place if Republic can hold on to a victory here and propel themselves at 24 points. San Diego at 20 after a late charge to win 3-2. San Antonio falling, they remain at 19 and in 4th place. Oakland currently in 6th at 14 points. Being pressured and a turnover, Mifeka. And this is a nice ball backwards from Jack Gurr, who only knows one speed, and that is full all the way down, pedal to the middle. A little pressure from Oakland. Shane Wheat has some decisions to make. And Vidiello will try to play it to Cicerone.
Beautiful night here in Sacramento. We had a hot one last week.
It's an epic May night for sure. You couldn't ask for better than this. 75 degrees at kick. It's a very slight breeze. Sanchez, off of the leg of Tamakis. It'll be a throw for Republic. A lot of pleading on the bench that time. Mark Briggs wanted to make sure. Keko has room. Rito looking to take the counter here, and selling out is Nick Ross. Clean tackle. Elton Garcia has said no foul here, even though a collision took place after, and Rito is slow to get up. Nick Ross, such a savvy veteran, a standout at El Paso. And he is a guy that, he's fighting for minutes in every opportunity, and these are the type of moments.
Yeah, it's a really good challenge by Nick Ross. Rito didn't have much to go, and he's just a little bit heavy touch, and so Nick Ross is in for. We said Arnold Lopez is absent tonight, and Nick Ross is so many times he's won that ball back already. He's been solid, and I have to say, I think those two in the midfield have won that battle so far against Danny Gomez and Matt Soso.
Keko has his eye on a scoring opportunity, bouncing just through. As Gurr and Herrera were both there, tricky angle. But what you love, again, you look at that replay. 3 Republic players in the box. It seems every time there's an opportunity, guys are making runs. Difficult to defend. Atlas disposal corner kick here. Service in the box, looking for Cicerone. And here's Nick Ross. It's denied. Gurr again. Cicerone, left-footed cross coming in. Marad. They're fired up. I'll tell you what, Oakland feeling a bit of the screws tighten here. It's getting a little much. Republic continuing to apply pressure.
They keep delivering with the quality they have been so far. Just a matter of time until Republic get on the end of one of these, and Jack Gurr, he just did that one with his left foot. Now he's going to go back to his right here.
And he is taking the corner kicks after the injury to Rodrigo Lopez. Back post. Over the top of Felipe. It will be a goal kick. And this gives us an opportunity to hear from our sponsor at SMUD.
With SMUD rebates, you'll save big. Save money and save the planet for generations to come. Get rebates up to $3,500 from SMUD on clean power appliances, electric vehicles, and much more at cleanpowercity.org.
Comes Felipe applying pressure, see if Sacramento can force a mistake. Mafeka comes all the way back to play this one. It was with Reno a couple of seasons from San Jose. Tamakis into the box. And Wheat's able to play it for a corner kick. But we saw how dangerous Linda Mafeka could be, and he's hung around, originally drafted by San Jose. A very high potent offense with Reno 1868 for a couple of seasons.
He's got a really nice left foot on him as well, and he's going to look to swing this in right on top of Danny Vitiello. And they do have some big boys coming up from the back. And Hackshaw, Murad, and Barbier. Sebastian Herrera once again doing his job.
Mafeka not done yet. He's got a little bit of green here. He's going to go for it, and it's going to spray out wide. And a goal kick. Danny Vitiello instructing his young wingback, Alder Sanchez. I'll tell you what, Alder Sanchez, we've said this throughout a variety of broadcasts, but I'll tell you what, he does not look like a 20-year-old out there on the pitch. He is a guy who has come to work hard, makes good service in, goes against guys like Rito, who's older, more physical, and hasn't lost a step to anybody. He's come toe-to-toe with number 40.
He definitely makes his presence felt, and anytime you're a younger player there, it's what you got to do. You're going in there with men. These guys are playing for their jobs, you know, they're providing for their families.
Wheat, this one falls to Rito. Rito just misstruck it and hit the side netting. Looks like Shane Wheat may have got turned around a little bit, and Republic catch a lucky break as Oakland can't slam it home.
That danger man again. Eduardo Rito, good control. Unsure if it's going to pass Shane Wheat. It does. And he just snatches at the shot, just can't get it on target. Really should be challenging Danny Vitiello from there.
And
that was a glorious opportunity.
Yeah, Waterito doesn't miss many of those, does he?
Just going back to Alder Sanchez, a lot of the times young players get their chance, and you know, I don't think they realize just how much hard work it takes. But for him, he went through the open tryout process. You know, he was at nothing, so he's like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And now he's playing some really meaningful minutes and making a big impact for this squad.
It came in as an injury to Dami Villader, and now Villader starting to work back into the lineup. It's really going to be tough for Mark Briggs here. With a lot of games, you're probably going to see the two swap in and out. But you're not losing much with either one in the lineup. You're getting a lot more than you're losing. Sacramento with a deep set piece here, trying to add to their lead. At Keko in the 12th minute. Public have had other chances. Couple stops by Blanchette in that back line. Herrera takes one in the back.
These are always interesting locations for free kicks. And you might see a couple of the defenders split up, some to the right, some to the left.
Gurr over the top, looking for Herrera. Herrera with a big, strong header, going to play it back to his teammates. And everyone had made a run, and Timmer goes shoulder to shoulder and is whistled for the foul. Really good idea, but everyone really did what they were supposed to do, was make a good run toward the 6.
Yeah, I think Timmer actually went shoulder to back on that one there. He liked shoulder to shoulder. It was a great ball, a header snap back across the face by Sebastian Herrera. If anything, just a slightly behind the rest of them. Still a tight game. It's still a 1-0. Sacramento has had opportunities, as too has Oakland. This game's very much still in the balance.
Keko weaving through traffic, dribbling his way upfield. A big challenge coming from Barbier to break that attack up. Nicely done by the left center back. Morad will play it to Blanchette here. And Gurr doing a nice job. Did Gurr draw a foul? No, Garcia says get on up. Love the continued effort by Sacramento, even on a turnover. It looks like most teams would maybe allow you to just sort of dribble it out. Republic's not going to allow you to do that. Sustained pressure. Timmer just out of reach. Mososo plays it for Mella. Formella going to play it into the mix. It gets through everybody and out of play for a goal kick. Oakland on a 3-match unbeaten streak, 2 wins and a draw, beating Orange County and Birmingham, and level with Miami. Ross playing to Sanchez. Sanchez finding Felipe. Felipe, a little bit of room for Herrera. Herrera will take a step at it. Herrera is denied in the box. Barbier again. And here comes a challenge. Here comes the yellow card.
For diving for Russell Cicerone.
And Blanchette just threw a punch. Oh my. That looks like maybe on the replay a little bit less than that. But Exterm extended. Puts down Cicerone. And now the goalkeeper's got a booking. Cicerone is heated.
And the ball fell perfectly for Cicerone, and you just got to see if there was any contact there. It definitely looked like there might have been.
He says he got stepped on. I don't know, pretty close. So Cicerone's issued yellow for diving Blanchette, then a little forearm shrug. Hermarengo looked like he had thrown a full fist, but a lot less. Either way, 2 yellow cards handed out within the seconds of each other.
That was a better look right there, and the referee got it spot on. That is definitely simulation from Russell Cicerone, and yeah, that will get you a yellow card.
Sacramento continuing to threat, but unable to put that second goal in the behind. Paul Blanchette.
You can see Cicerone. I think he's thinking there's going to be more contact coming in on top of him, and that's what happens. You put your foot in there, and you get it, and he just didn't get enough. There might have been a slight bit of contact, but the referee called it pretty good.
And Hackshaw going in on Herrera, and he's been given a warning now. Crowd stomping their feet here at Hart Health Park. Jack Gurr. Formella's going to try to play this one forward for Rito. This one's going to be quite interesting as Vidiello comes all the way out of the 18 to get a head on it. And now he's going to try to play it forward to the attack for Cicerone and company. What a gamble. Paid off that time. Felipe gets stuck in. Matsoso goes down. Still a battle. Oakland threatening here. Rito getting behind. Rito just over the top. May have touched Vidiello, and it does. got behind Connor Donovan in the back line. And Danny Vitiello's fingertips do enough to keep that out and keep it a 1-goal advantage for Sacramento.
Really good opportunity to get back into the match for the Oakland Roots, and that left hand of Vitiello, those fingertips just doing enough. I almost thought he was going to his right and just extended that arm out and does enough to maintain a clean sheet so far. Once again, Sebastian Herrera near post.
Matt Sosa leaves it for Mafeka. Oakland's been patient. This service takes a deflection. Shane Wheat finds Keko. Keko will dance around the defender. Jacker. He has Herrera. No numbers for Sacramento here, but he's able to turn them anyway. Sanchez putting it in some space from Herrera. Well done. And this ball's crossed right back. Blanchett goes to ground over the top, and Herrera takes a bit of a tumble after colliding with Blanchett. And now Blanchett's going to try to sell it for all it's worth. And Elton Garcia says, come on up.
It was good play initially by Herrera, holding the ball up, turning Hackshaw, and looking for the return. Not much in that. There's no. If anything, Blanchett puts his leg up.
It's a rivalry match, isn't it? You can feel the intensity. Both teams moving a bit quicker. There's physical play happening on each end of the field here. Guys throwing themselves into good situations, and we've seen some really great stops by both keepers as well. Keko with a fantastic goal in the 12th minute, and that is where we stand here in Sacramento with 2 minutes of stoppage time. And this whistle is probably about to blow.
Blanchett getting the magic spray right there. You ever had that?
Next time you're sick, I'm just going to spray it down your
magic
throat.
Spray.
It'll be fine. Well, at halftime, don't miss it, because if you want more Adam Moffat, you're going to get it. We have a breakdown, X's and O's, with Adam Moffat coming up at the break. We'll take a look at key plays throughout the season and have Adam Moffat break them down and see what went right and maybe what went wrong.
Mostly right. We go with.
Well, you haven't done them all yet, so we don't know.
This is true. This is true. I'd like to focus on the good stuff. What went wrong for the other team?
There you
is
go.
Maybe how we'll angle that.
We are in stoppage time here as Sacramento and Oakland Roots. 8th time they've gotten together in the USL Championship regular season play. Off of the back of Sanchez, and you imagine this whistle will come in any moment.
Once again, Rio coming out to this right-hand side, just trying to get more of the ball.
Some space here for Gomez. Gomez trying to thread the needle to Mafeka, and it's cleared by Shane Wheat. And there comes the whistle. So the first half is in the books from Sacramento, the first installment of 2 of the regular season matchup here in 2023. And it's that man, Keko, with the early goal in the 12th minute, making the difference. Back and forth, intensity high. We've had it all here in the first 45 minutes. We've got a lot more to come. Don't go away. Halftime.
has begun. The Apex at Red Hawk Resort Casino is now Northern California's premier family fun destination. Get your heart racing on this spectacular 3-level indoor kart track. If bowling is up your alley, there are 18 lanes of fun at the Apex, plus a mind-blowing virtual reality arcade, incredible golf simulators, and one of the best sports bars anywhere. We're taking entertainment to a whole new level. It's the Apex at Red Hawk Resort Casino.
This is the look of a little girl with big dreams, but only one last hope. A girl whose organs were shutting down as she was growing up. A girl who finally found her spotlight when she found her specialist. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
At SMUD, we're committed to zero carbon by 2030. We're creating more energy from renewable resources, reconfiguring our power plants to improve air quality, electrifying our fleet, greening our buildings, and accelerating clean energy with our first grid-scale battery farm. The Clean Power City movement is happening. For 37 ways you can join the charge, visit Clean Power City.
Our halftime show is brought to you in part by Modelo, and by Red Hawk Resort Casino, and by SMUD. And welcome back inside Heart Health Park. Packed house tonight. It is a good one. Beautiful weather, beautiful soccer as well, and a beautiful partner in Adam Moffett. It's a great day. Why not? Keep tuning in, because we've got more here at the halftime for you, as Adam Moffett goes X's and O's, breaking down some of the greatest plays of the season.
All right, time now to break down a play. This is the X's and O's presented by Restore Hyper Wellness. We've got Connor, we've got Adam. Love when you guys come in and break things down. We're talking about a game from San Diego and a key play.
That's right. San Diego teams up 1-0, 78th, 79th minute, trying to hold off San Diego, try to get the 3 points. Adam, break it down for us.
Up a goal, you want to get those 3 points. San Diego, tough team to play against. They're trying to find a way back into this match, and this is where Sacramento's so good. Defensively, winning the ball, and then all of a sudden you've gone from defense to attack. Not only you're putting yourself in a scoring position, Dami Villaderd on the left-hand side whips a fantastic ball in. San Diego's forced to just clear the ball out of play. You're eating up so much clock as well. It's the end of the game. You want the ball to be out of play. You want to win this. So if we take a little look back at this play one more time, what you'll see is Sacramento plays 3 defenders, 5 midfielders, 2 forwards. But right now you have a wall. If you pause it right here, San Diego doesn't know where to go. You've got a defender tight, defender tight, defender tight, defender tight, and a 5th one right there. There's nowhere to go for San Diego. This is a team who is one of the best in the USL Championship. And the pressure comes from in front, comes from behind. And as soon as they win that ball, they're straight into the attack. Dami Villaderd on the left-hand side. The rest of the team you see follows up. San Diego's going the opposite direction of where they want to go. You're eating up clock. You get yourself a little opportunity in the box, and you're forcing them to kick the ball away. That is very, very tough to break down, and that's why this Sacramento side are going to be so successful this year in the USL Championship.
I love that. There you go. That's how you break it down. It's the X's and O's, brought to you by Restore Hyper Wellness. Thanks, guys.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Are you ready? Ready for more of the game you love. Ready for more players and more teams. Ready for more stadiums, for more fans in more cities. This is a different league. The USL Super League. Built for the future of women's soccer. Bridging the journey from youth to pro, connected to the global game, and bringing it all closer to home. Are you ready?
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Welcome back inside Heart Health Park. It's Modelo at the break. Rob McAllister, Adam Moffat with you. And what a breakdown from Adam Moffat. We're going to have more of those throughout the year, breaking down some of the key plays for the 2023 season. Great one here. So far, 1-0. Sacramento with a goal by Keko, and that is the difference. And 45 minutes in. Let's go around the league, shall we, Adam Moffat?
Let's get on there.
Let's go around the league with our USL League news and notes. And the USL Super League announces initial markets, set to start 8 teams in August 2024. Make sure you check out the website, learn more about that. And then, you know, the second one, that hurts a little bit.
And then there was none. Republic, the last team in the league to lose a game, so it's good.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I like that headline here.
Okay, we'll skip it then. We'll move on. U.S. Open Cup, we've got 2 USL teams to root for. Pittsburgh and Birmingham continuing their U.S. Open Cup run.
Good for them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you don't have to cheer for them if you don't want to. Won't force you to. And happy birthday to Adam Moffat. How come that's not on the news and notes? But we'll get to that later. Here's the standings going into tonight. Western Conference, Sacramento, 21 points. And we've had some adjustments there. El Paso won, so they're at 22. Public hold on, they would end up with 24. So it is a fight up top. Look at that. Sacramento, El Paso, San Antonio, San Diego, Colorado Springs, all really in the mix right now. Then Oakland, New Mexico. New Mexico's been playing a lot better as of late.
They've really picked it up, and San Antonio losing again today. So it's going to be a fun table to watch as this season progresses.
Yeah, we've got a lot more games, about a third of the way through right now, 34 throughout the rest of the year. And Sacramento's been so good at home, and of course they've shown why. They've just been able to put up goal after goal. Let's take a look at the USL on ESPN, and the next match will be on July 1st, Phoenix and Memphis. And then I think one of the better ones will be Monterey Bay, Oakland Roots, and that's coming up on July 15th on ESPN2.
Switchbacks, Tulsa as well on ESPN2 August 9th.
Hey, Tulsa, you know, they obviously showed pretty well against Sacramento, earning that draw, but we'll see how they can finish out the season. A lot of movement still to come. A lot more soccer still to come here in Sacramento. It's the Oakland Roots, it's the Republic, and it's one of the best rivalries in the Western Conference. We've got 45 minutes to play. We'll have your highlights and stats coming up next.
Listen up. Why do you do it? You ignore the signs and the flashing lights.
Don't you see the work zone?
Seriously? Caltrans is working right there. Right next to your speeding car. My mom is out there. That's my dad's truck. That's my papa behind those cones.
So slow down.
Watch out for them. And be alert. How would you feel if that was your dad? Be alert. You work so alert.
This is the look of a woman who fought cancer for years with no answers. A woman who bravely championed her own health and found a doctor who'd do the same. A woman whose ending was rewritten when she found remission. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
How do you build a community that thrives? By staying active, by working and playing together, and by building strong bones and bodies with food that's simple, local, and fresh. Crystal Creamery has proudly supported Central Valley athletes and athletic programs since 2012. Because when you nourish a community, the community thrives. Crystal Creamery, simple, local, fresh.
At the break, Sacramento with the early advantage. Adam Moffitt, let's take a look at how it all went down. Where Mark Briggs talked about this season. Each and every match, they want to start on the front foot. They want to get out and start taking advantage of opponents, especially here at home. And we saw that from Sacramento from the opening kick.
They came out aggressive and they wanted a good start, and this is it. Initial plays broken up. Failure to clear from the Oakland Roots. And Jack Gurr keeps it alive. Cross it in. What's he going to do here? Cuts back on his left foot, and that's a wonder strike that is. Paul Blanchette cannot get to it, but you think go with your right hand if you're the goalkeeper there and give yourself a better chance.
Mark Briggs and Cappy and the rest of the staff all smiles about that one, but I'll tell you what, this Oakland team would not go away quietly. Eduardo Rito getting behind several times tonight. That's one of them. A big stop there.
That was a massive save by Danny Vitiello with his right hand, and it goes right up the other end, and you think Alder Sanchez has made it 2-0, but the left hand of Blanchette this time, and Tarek Murad's there just to clear the danger away. And get another look at that craftiness from Keko.
This one almost goes into Herrera's there. Gurr just put it up over the top, and then another Herrera opportunity, and Blanchette came out big for this Oakland side. It's just a tough go for this Oakland team, but you know what? Ben, they haven't broke. They've been continuing to make big-time stops, and Herrera looking for another big one. This was toward the end of the half, and almost a game-tying goal by Oakland.
Yeah, should have been better there from Rito. There's a few times he's got in really dangerous positions, and it's just that last piece for him, putting the ball in the back of the net. And the Oakland Roots have had a lot of the ball, but the goals, that's the one that matters. Sacramento does not mind giving up the ball to you in those areas that aren't dangerous.
So for Sacramento, 7 shots compared to 4, both with 2 on target. The Republic have probably had the majority of the better looks tonight, and Oakland will try to bounce back here. It is a 1-goal differential. We'll have a substitution here as Kevin Wright comes out of the game. And it looks like it will be Memo Diaz to check into the match in the midfield for the visiting side. So the first substitution made at the break. 4 more left for Oakland, 5 for Sacramento. They'll switch the fields here. The wind is picked up just a tad as the Republic will head into the wind toward the river. It is the Oakland Roots who will head toward the Republic supporter section of the Tower Bridge Battalion. Eduardo Rito has a few words for Elton Garcia for things to keep an eye on. Both teams coming out of the locker room. Great energy by both sides in that first 45. This feels like a big-time match. Both teams have delivered here. What do you expect in the next 45 minutes, Adam?
I think the Oakland Roots are really going to push for this. They're going to push to get back in the game. We saw that great chance for Eduardo Rito right at the end of the half, and just like Sacramento did, they came out a little bit aggressive. I think we'll see that from the Oakland Roots. They might have to take a few more risks, push a few more players forward, but this is going to be a really good second half here.
Memo Diaz of the goal has been with Oakland since 2021. Shane Wheat and Hackshaw and Herrera. What a battle that has been in the first half of play here. Will it continue? 2 yellow cards handed out. One to Paul Blanchette for extending a forearm out to Russell Cicerone, and Russell Cicerone handed yellow for what's perceived as a dive.
You don't think it was? You don't want to say it.
I don't know if it was. I wasn't there.
Yeah. I like that.
Well, either way, I mean, they're going to say it's been perceived as one, right? So.
Yep.
Barbier fighting Formella. Formella tracking backwards, going to try to circle around and finds the right wing. Hope through. Nick Ross getting down low. This one will sail out of play. Danny Gomez, last touch by Sacramento, and it's the Atlas disposal corner kick. First one for Oakland Roots here in the second half. All-time scoring, Republic with 10 goals, Oakland with 9. That includes Kekos here in the first half of action.
Too many times Lindholm Feka's corner kicks have been cleared by Sebastian Herrera.
This one's in the 6th, last touch by Oakland, and so it will be a Danny Vitiello goal kick here. Vitiello, what a start to the year he has had. 6 shutouts. He has helped propel this team 6-0-3. The only loss coming on Wednesday, and that was with Carlos Saldana between the sticks.
Stats we saw at halftime, the 67% of the ball for Oakland Roots. It was in positions like this at the back where they want it more is here.
Dummy through by Formella to Mafeka. Sent out wide to the right side. Looks like they're trying to take advantage here. Ball crossed in pretty well. Takes a deflection up and over the top it goes as Tamakis was charging toward that near post. And Oakland will get another chance at it here at the corner kick.
Such a dangerous ball put in by Rito, and it was good play by Formella initially getting it out, and I believe it was Shane Wheat getting in there. Donovan was there too. Ball's cleared, but it's another set piece here. And was Shane Wheat just extending that toe and flicking it over. Sometimes those can inadvertently go in your own goal.
Back post. Timmer is there. Hackshaw putting it right back in, and it's Danny Vitiello who comes up and makes the grab just before another Oakland Root can get to it. Well, one of your favorite times of the year, Adam Moffat, it's Brewfest right here at Hart Health Park. June 17th, we'll celebrate the robust brewing history here in the Sacramento community. Tickets to Brewfest also include a match ticket, and that is against Monterey Bay FC at 8 o'clock, June 17th.
Do our passes get us in here?
I mean, we usually get here about that time, so it seems appropriate. How could we talk about a Brewfest if we haven't tried the Brewfest?
I like where your head's at there, Rob.
Matsoso, Felipe. Played it backward to Morad. Blanchette, a former New York Cosmo back in 2019. Just a tad after Adam Moffat's time there.
Patient again by the Republic, just allowing the Roots to have the ball, not overcommitting.
Really well done by Jack Kerr there. He saw Formella charging through and knew there was a way out of it. Keko into space. It's a foot race with Matsoso. Cicerone cutting in between. Look at the left side here. Has room. Numbers Republic. 4-3. Moving for Cicerone. Cicerone's going to take it himself. Oh, yes! Russell Cicerone surveyed the field. Looked for a teammate, went for it himself, and it's number 8 on the year.
And that's why the fans love watching this guy play. He just drives with a purpose anytime he gets on the ball. And Cicerone, the Sacramento treat, gets his 8th of the season. And this all happens. Keko initially putting the pressure on, but it's the support Cicerone has. He has runners off of him. The defenders step off. They don't know what to do, and blasts it right in the top corner. No chance Blanchette.
Everyone was worried about the other man, and they didn't pick up number 11, and he just puts a knuckler in the back of the net. Tower Bridge Battalion jumping up and down. It's 2-0 Sacramento here in the second half. What a response compared to Wednesday night. I know there were chances in that game, and it felt pretty ugly. But you know what? Republic still had a really good look here and there in the first half of play against Orange County on the road on a short week. They've responded here tonight, and they have not allowed that to hang over a few days later.
This is where the Republic have found themselves a few times this season. They have a multiple goal lead, and the other team is forced to then commit for more. And one of the strengths of this Republic side is that counterattack, is absorbing the pressure and then hitting them on the break, just like we saw there. So I wouldn't be surprised as Oakland goes for this, tries to go back into it. Sacramento, there's going to be opportunities to add more if they can hold it at the back.
Again, it is one of the most even rivalries in the USL Championship. Through 7 matches, 5 draws, each with a win coming into tonight, not including the Open Cup, where the Republic won a few weeks ago behind a Nick Ross goal. Russell Cicerone and company trying to put it to get their 3rd all-time win against their neighbors from Oakland. Felipe gonna push it forward. Cicerone's got Herrera in the middle. Gonna come back for it. Defense able to come back. Here's Keko. Keko with a touch. Keko just could not get a shot off. Oakland did just enough there to deny Republic a shot-taking opportunity.
That start, Nick Ross won it initially. Felipe fed it through to Cicerone. Just got away. Good recovery by Memo Diaz. It'll be a corner kick. I think Sebastian Herrera just wanted that ball played in earlier from Russell Cicerone, maybe on his left foot. But once again, the opportunities are going to come. It's going to be like that. It's going to be Nick Ross winning the ball in the middle, Luis Felipe springing their forwards free.
Connor Donovan trying to get in on it, and it's a save by Blanchette, but that is exactly what this Republic team wants to see more of on set pieces. Can they get ahead on it? Can they get a good look?
And he was the man who scored in the only Republic victory against the Roots. It was Connor Donovan.
Herrera, is he onside? Flag stays down. Herrera! Sebastian Herrera, number 2 on the year, but it's number 3 tonight, and Sacramento Republic have their biggest advantage against the Roots all time.
And we were just speaking about Connor Donovan. He doesn't get the goal. He gets the assist for that one, though, just playing that ball up to his striker, and Herrera doing what he's done all night. He's inviting pressure onto him, and he's rolled the defender. And Hackshaw just cannot recover. Cool, calm, collected, slots it in. 3-0.
Broke 3 lines to get there, and Sebastian Herrera, a tireless workhorse, continues to do the little things, and it's the big moments like that that he comes up even bigger on. What a team effort again. You just love watching this team, Adam Moffat, as each and every night this club comes out, they play for one another, and it really is something special to watch.
It is, and I said there was going to be more goals, and I do think there's an opportunity to add to this. 3 for Sacramento. The Roots are not going to give up. But just how ruthless Sacramento is on that break. Just fancy. And then you look at the bench, and you get guys like Luther Archimed on there. Dami Villader.
Sosa, you got some other opportunities, and whether or not this game will call for a change of pace for Sacramento, who's had a very busy week. Cicerone's gotten a lot of minutes, as has Jack Gurr. Luis Felipe did not travel to Orange County. Pecco came in late on that one. But Oakland Roots now down 3 goals, trying to find a way back in. And they've had moments. Eduardo Rito's had 2 fantastic looks. One a big time save from Danny Vidiello, the other he just missed frame.
3 of them. It was also the one Vitiello tipped off the bar, the one with his right hand, and then the one he just put in the side net. I think on another night, Rito could have had a hat trick.
Gurr off the chest of Mefeka. Well, if you haven't made it out to Republic match, tell you what, this is what you're missing. Big time goals, big time plays. Let's see what else you're missing.
See Nick Ross getting on the ball here again. Filling in for Arnold Lopez.
Nick Ross has done a lot. He's helped move the ball forward. And what Mark Briggs loves about Nick is that his first look is always forward. Cicerone charging toward goal. He's got numbers. This one's picked clean by Tamakis.
Formella frustrated. He made a really good run. He timed it well in behind. And the ball just didn't match it. Down 3-0 against his former team. It's not a position he wants to be in. Derek Formella, he's a guy he's gritty, he's feisty. He always brings some character to a game.
Well, it was almost Russell Cicerone who broke Formella's record for the fastest brace in history coming against Indy. It was against the Timbers too on October 2nd, in the 2nd and 4th minute. Formella picking up a brace. He was kind of that guy where in 2020 it was just the way he scored was going to be with a brace. It was his night. It was his night.
Nicknamed him the orthodontist, right? So back there.
Did he get the bright neon braces? The bands, or
the bands? So my son's going to be getting them soon. So
that's a big deal. Some kids go multicolored. It looks a little funky in the mouth, like you've always got food in there, but why not? They don't have jobs or anything yet, right? Pecco has the game's first goal. Loses it there. Matsoso finding Mefeka. Luis Felipe. It comes back to Morad for Oakland Roots. Shane Wheat has to go low, and it'll concede this throw in. Keko, Cicerone, and Herrera on top. 3 attacking players for Mark Briggs' side getting on the board tonight, and that is a well-balanced scoring affair. Akshaw, he's going to make a run. Oakland being patient, trying to find Formella inside the box, being marked by Donovan. He'll peel away. Morad has room, he's going to serve it in. Timmer has to get to it, he clears it away. Danny Vidiello likes it. Mefeka was charging for back post. Those ones always make me a little nervous.
A tiny bit more on that, and Jared Timmer won't be able to get there. Tarek Murad was the one who delivered that ball looking for Mfeka.
Really well done by Timmer, who did not get the start against Orange County. Back in tonight. Cross comes in, it's cleared by Sacramento. Opportunity in Oakland has gotten one back here. A service from the right side, and Sacramento caught been sleeping there, and it's 3-1.
Just like that, Oakland Roots find themselves back in the game. It was Memo Diaz crossing it in, and at the back post, just unmarked, it was Barbier with a left foot, slots it past Danny Vitiello, and game's back on. Once again, that comes from, not directly from a set piece, but the inability to pick up the loose pieces once that ball's not cleared properly.
And we do have a substitution as Nene comes in as Matsoso checks out of the game. And it's Joseph Nane. So it was looking all good for Sacramento, but quickly as it comes, Oakland right back in it.
They'll feel if they get one more here, Oakland Roots, that this game is not done.
Well, we've seen this time again. There's been 2, 3 draws before. Still a lot of time in this match. Sacramento cannot let off the gas pedal now. Over the top, Gurr is there, and Diaz was charging. Timmer holding off for Mella to keep possession. Well done by Herrera, and Keko takes one into the knee, and the flag will come up from the assistant referee. And Sacramento will get a moment to catch their breath. The Republic with 11 goals. There's going to be 12 goals now in the series. Oakland with 10. Guadarito, a little bit of pressure. Sacramento moving it forward. Cicerone getting caught up, tangled. Both players coming together. Morad goes down. The whistle goes against Russell Cicerone. However, Adam, you look at this, 11 games in, Republic have allowed just 5 goals all season. Spectacular performance. Keko, good hustle there. And Keko does not like the extra grab coming from Barbier.
Height advantage there for Barbier, but Keko's not backing down from it.
And the two will continue to have words.
Just arguing about whose goal was better, maybe.
Probably Keko's, even objectively.
I think you're right. It's a good challenge by Keko, and a little afters there. Barbier standing on the foot of Keko, and he didn't like that.
Keko, Cicerone, Herrera for Sacramento, Barbier for Oakland. Herrera will give a step, and we'll see how long number 9 is in this game. There might be some changes. The substitutions are up off the bench. Misstruck ball here by Blanchette, allowing Nick Ross to get inside. And Nick Ross will receive a yellow. How about that booking, Adam Moffat?
Yeah, no. No comment. Nicholas Ross there.
Full name out there, too.
Full name, yeah. Get his middle name in there next time.
And Social Security card, the whole thing. We'll just make sure we have all the information for you. Number 19, getting his first yellow of the season.
So Nick is from the north of Scotland. The last name Ross. And there's a Ross County is an area. And there's a Sutherland County. And the amount of Rosses and Sutherlands you meet in that area, VTLO, that's definitely not a Scottish name, is incredible up in the Highlands of Scotland. There's a lot of Rosses, a lot of Sutherlands.
Kecko playing to some space. Jack Gurr, Hackshaw getting there, and Hackshaw is able to make a play on it.
And I did play for Ross County. I played for that side, growing up in Scotland.
What did you like better? Sutherland or Ross County?
Sutherland County or Ross County? I don't know, but a lot of the people in the north of Scotland tend to stay there. The Highlanders, where Nick is from, they also speak a lot clearer English than my part of Scotland in Glasgow.
Ball played in. Gomez. And Connor Donovan will meet him on the ground. And it will be a goal kick for Sacramento. I know that Nick reached out to you as he was looking to come to Sacramento as an opportunity to potentially play here. And obviously, probably the two best Scottish players we've ever had in Sacramento, you and Nick Ross.
Up there.
Definitely.
We're in the top 5, both of us.
And I'll give you this. It'll give us an opportunity to give us a word from the Office of Traffic Safety.
So you're out for a drink. Before that drink turns to drinks, make a plan to get home safe. Just call a friend, a cab, and get a ride share. Whatever you do, don't let drunk drive. Go safely, California.
We are into the 69th minute now.
Yeah, another set piece opportunity here. There's Diaz, he got assist on that goal by Barbier, and he's gonna use that right foot here. Maybe Infeka the left, bringing it away from goal, but typically you like to go with the right foot, put this on top of the goalkeeper. If everyone misses it, sometimes it can drift into that far post.
Ball served in. Nicely done by Wheat. Back into the mix it comes, and needed to reset. And Danny Gomez, probably the player to have been to hold possession there. So a lucky break for Sacramento. Oakland will have a substitution. Johnny Rodriguez, Central Valley product out of Madera. He's been really good for Oakland this year. 3 goals and an assist, and he'll be checking in striker position when given an opportunity. Heavy from Luis Felipe, and Danny Vidiello has come way off his line and concede the throw there. And here's a substitution as it's Johnny Rodriguez in for Danny Gomez. Rodriguez has been with Oakland since 2020, a Cal State Northridge product. Has some firepower, 3 goals and an assist on the year. You now have Rodriguez, Rito, Formella, Mefeka, all dangerous for Oakland Roots. A throw here for Oakland on the far side. Formella. Formella trying to find something. Wheat goes low.
This corner kick's given it. Formella wants a free kick. Corner kick's just as good as that at this point.
And the Oakland team can't score. They've scored 15 goals on the year. In comparison, Sacramento has 20. However, Oakland has given up a bit more. And this one is sent back post, and all the way through it goes. Well, the Apex is now open. Red Hawk Resort Casino with go-karts, bowling, games, and more. Red Hawk Resort Casino, the official casino partner of Sacramento Republic FC.
Have you gone there yet, Rob?
I have not.
I have not either. My kids have went, and they absolutely love it. Maybe if we get 5 goals tonight, you can treat me.
Deal. Absolutely a deal.
There we go. Come on, Herrera.
Do I have to give you gambling money too, or just for the
Just
Apex?
the go-karts,
Okay.
the bowling
All
for
right.
me.
Just want to make sure. Nick Ross flying through. Herrera. I've seen you drive into the games here. I don't feel very safe in that go-kart. They have extra helmets?
Yeah, thick ones.
Okay, good. Keko got the first for Sacramento, the 12th. They went to the break with a 1-goal advantage for Sacramento, 3-goal sense. Sacramento, Cicerone, Herrera, and then Barbier adding the first for Oakland.
You see Sebastian Herrera there. He initially tries the pressure and then realizes he's just by himself, so he just drops back in. Makes it harder for the team to break down if you just don't have one player going off and trying to win the ball against 4.
And Rodriguez being very active since coming into this match here, trying to see if he can get on frame. Nick Ross already has a yellow, has to be a bit careful. Comes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, pressure from behind, finding Formello to his left. Formello with the right foot, right into the arms of Danny Vitiello, but what a strike from number 9. That's played a little bit right or left. It might be 3-2.
First real chance he's had there at Formella, and I've seen him put that in the far corner before and just doesn't get enough on it as he hangs out on that left-hand side. It really doesn't trouble Danny Vitiello enough. He wants to put that right in the far side. Similar to what Keko did from the opposite angle. Oh.
I'll tell you what, Barbier did a really nice job selling that one. I don't know if we'll get another look at it. Both sides being warned here by Elton Garcia. Floats over the top. Connor Donovan right back. Mafeka can't keep it at his feet, but here comes the pressure. Vitiello kicking into the breeze. Herrera does a nice job to get a chest to it. Nick Ross keeping possession for Sacramento. Well done by the Republic on that 50-50 ball. And Republic will make some changes here. Given an opportunity. See what adjustments they'll make. 15 minutes or so to go in this one with a 2-goal advantage for the home side. Little toe tap forward, and Jack Gurr will concede the throw. And that means the opportunity for substitutions to be made. Dami Villadair into the match for Alder Sanchez, who's had a really good performance through 75 minutes. And then Lee Desmond into the game. Villadair and Desmond both working back from injury. And Lee Desmond is going to come into the game for Keko. So maybe a change in the lineup, as that puts now Wheat, Donovan, Timmer, and Desmond all in the game. And let's take a look at what transpired earlier tonight. What a goal that was from Keko. Maybe an opportunity for goal of the week. Just spectacular.
It's fantastic execution from the Spaniard. You know, he's so creative, he's so crafty, but that right there was just excellent, the way he found that far top corner.
So Lee Desmond playing a bit up right now. We'll see whether he settles back in. Connor Donovan and Rodriguez getting together. Luis Felipe. Back to Villader. Cicerone on the run. Out comes Blanchette. Lee Desmond almost hovering around as a defensive mid right now.
He sure is.
Villader into the game. Heads this one forward.
And he's just going to sit underneath Nick Ross and Luis Felipe. And then you'll have Keko, Sebastian Herrera up top a little bit more. It seems maybe Nick Ross has come to the right.
Mafeka giving chase. It will be a goal kick for Sacramento. Well, the Republic next 3 games are on the road at Hartford. Friday, May 26th, a 4:30 local start. And then 4:30 again, Tampa Bay the following Saturday. And then San Diego on June 9th before coming back to Sacramento on June 17th against Monterey Bay. Formella has Diaz off to his left. Will cut it back to his right foot, looking for Rodriguez. Good step by Villader on Rito. Herrera's going to offside position, will cut back in. And can Sacramento maybe hold possession here a little bit as it comes to Lee Desmond for his first touch? Well, Elk Grove Charter School believes nobody succeeds alone. Come see what a flexible education can do for your student. Now accepting applications for the 2023-24 school year. Into some space, Nick Ross. Play a little 2-man game here between Ross and Gurr.
10 minutes left here. The Oakland Roots, if they want to get anything out of this game, they do have to commit that. A few more bodies forward.
Barbier has the lone goal for Oakland. These two teams will meet once again in the Bay Area September 2nd. That is a Saturday. Late in the season. Big one here tonight. Probably trying to pick up the 2nd win in the series for either club. 5 draws all time. Rodriguez pushing forward against Cicerone. Villader has it denied, but will be a deep throw, and the pressure likely for Oakland to come up. They can force a turnover. Temperature dropping a little bit, wind picking up toward Danny Vitiello's goal. Keko, Cicerone, Herrera, and Barbier. Public going 2 strikers up top. Lee Desmond in a defensive midfield role. A shape we have not seen. All 4 center backs for Sacramento into the game like this. First time all year. Sane finding Formella sliding through. Mafeka sliding through. Mafeka trying to get a step. Oakland with a cross, and it's denied. Connor Donovan staying ground. Right back quickly, Oakland. Formella trying to create some space.
And they have numbers in the box here. If Rio can find someone.
Ball low to the foot of Wheat.
Well done, Shane Wheat. Connor Donovan just before that, as Lindo Mfeka broke into the box, just standing your ground, just blocking anything that gets in your way. You know, you are going to absorb a lot of pressure here towards the end of this game, but you have to stay strong.
In the box, cross back post. Rodriguez saved by Vitiello. Oakland saying it's in the back of the net. And they'll play on as it's denied by Sacramento. Remains 3-1.
A brilliant save by Vitiello. It did not go over the line. But that's how close this game is. That goes in. You're very nervy here for Republic.
Oakland claiming it did cross over the line. Looks like Danny Vito may have stood his ground at him.
Yeah, no, I don't believe it does. It's a really good stop from him. You just see where he's at. He's way behind the line, but there's no way that ball's over the line. You get a better look on that second one. That's close. That's close.
No quit from this Oakland team.
I think what looks so bad, there. So look how far Danny Vitiello's feet are inside his line, but his arms definitely were not behind that line.
Luther Archimed laying this one in for Russell Cicerone. Cicerone, the second goal tonight, could be the game-winning goal if this stands here. Oakland looking to make a change. We're not sure if they'll go for it. Luther Archimed dropped down, and it will be a quick restart for Oakland. Through some space, Rodriguez. Out comes Vitiello, but he will let it slide out of play.
Luther Archimed had an opportunity there. If he slides Jack Gurr through, he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Just takes a heavy touch, turns it over, and just comes straight into the match, and he got himself an assist.
3-1 Republic, but Oakland has made this interesting all night long. Finding Herrera. Luis Felipe being pressured from behind. Herrera will look to switch the field. Ross to Gurr. Almost a big mistake is Connor Donovan slipping out on the pitch. Republic have to be careful sending this ball too far backward. Gurr gets a step. Diaz trying to play it forward for a teammate. It's Rodriguez with a high boot. And it looks like they called the foul initially on Gurr on Diaz. And the contact there. So two changes will be made here as Mafeka comes out of the game. And Trayvon Reed into the game. And Anwar Pelea's into the match as well. So they're throwing everything forward here for an opportunity to get a goal or two. Will that leave them susceptible?
Well, Luther Archimed might here in the next 5, maybe 10 minutes. See how much stoppage time is. I think Luther Archimed is a striker coming into this game. Bring that energy. There might be some chances.
Archimed with a big-time goal against Colorado Springs, the 4th on the evening. His work rate is as high as anybody on the pitch. This one's crossed in, and it's Connor Donovan to clear it. Great team performance by Sacramento tonight. 3 different goal scorers. Great century to try to break the line. Formella trying to get to it, looking for a teammate, coming back, Luis Felipe. Even when there's a breakdown, there's continued effort by Sacramento.
Some on the Republic bench were wanting the referee to play advantage there. Sebastian Herrera, the ball broke to him. And he had a chance to slip through Archimed if the referee didn't blow his whistle.
Republic looking to go perfect at home in USL Championship play. They're 5-0-1. Wheat. Oakland drawing the foul just inside the circle here. There's less than 4 minutes remain in clock. We'll see how much stoppage time. What an effort here again. Luther Archimed. And Morad is holding his left hamstring.
That's some cramp right there. I don't think he was too happy with the ball that Joseph Nani gave him.
Ball whipped in centrally, looking again for Paez, and Sacramento trying to keep this in play, bouncing around. And Pelez coming together with Donovan and maybe Jared Timmer over there. Either way, it's a goal kick for Danny Ridiello. One of the best places in the entire USL to watch a game, isn't it, Adam? Just the energy by the crowd. Every match is just spectacular. It is a reason why the Republic have been so dominant here in 2023.
Really have, and also as an opposing player, you know, you like to come into an environment like this. And
Herrera finding Luther Archimed. Barbier goes down low, breaks up the play, but look at this. Luther Archimed continuing this run, just cannot find a teammate at the end of it. Stayed with it, and look at this, forces another turnover. You cannot question that man's heart and hustle. Nick Ross running out of options. Sacramento trying to put this game away. Closing minutes in Sacramento. Comes to Diaz, has the assist. Ridiello. And it's overcome by Pelez, who tried to stay in the play. Contact was made, and a yellow card is given. And it's sort of the rule of the booking, and I think Pelez was trying to just see if he could get to it. I don't know if there's any malicious intent there. And now he's pleading his case with Elton Garcia.
yeah, that is a tough one. He's following him up, but
and one more substitution is Sebastian Herrera, who has the third goal for Sacramento tonight. Is going to come out of this game, and Penzati Ferdi Sosa into the match. Another spectacular performance by Sebastian Herrera.
and what a great goal it was from him. Herrera broke free, turned the defender, gave his center back Connor Donovan the assist on that.
4 minutes of stoppage time here in the capital of California between Oakland and Sacramento. It's the first USL Championship game of the year, second after the US Open Cup. Republic won the first, looking to win the second here. They lead 3-1 late. Another solid performance by the Republic in a team effort that has allowed numerous guys to get looks on goal, 3 score for the guys in the Legacy Black kits. Sosa, more of a defensive-minded player, has played the back line, played a right wing back position, has played the right back position. He's done a little bit of everything defensively as needed. He'll play a bit higher here and get some quality minutes. See if he can build up some time and maybe find himself on the pitch more often. And while it feels like it's out of reach, these are still very important, especially as a substitute, Adam. You know, coming in, this can really change the dynamic and whether you get more minutes later on. A foul on Luther Archimed.
It's going to be a free kick for the Oakland Roots there. Archimed also given his final warning. A few fouls he's had since he's come in.
Trying to break lines, moving it forward. Back and forth it goes. There's Sosa. Sosa feeling it from behind. Formella, all out effort. Reed. Reed trying to draw the foul. Won't do it. Sosa finds Gurr.
The ball was already out. The linesman had said, so Oakland Roots straight away get it back in.
Rodriguez trying to dive there, and he will not get a whistle.
Look to spring Archimed free, but once again, just the timing of his run's just not right. So the player passing the ball can't do it because they know he's offside initially, and then he has to check his run.
Sacramento trying to eat up this clock as much as possible. Another free kick. And Archimed will receive a booking after giving a warning just a few minutes ago. Maybe seconds ago.
This might be the last chance here for the Oakland Roots. If they can get one more, it's complete desperation after that.
So nobody on the ball, so Diaz will have all kinds of room to operate here. Puts this one in the mix. Formella. Looking for back post. Out comes Vidiello. Only one hand punch away. Needs more time off the clock. Barbier. Reed. And like a center fielder, it's Danny Vidiello going to get this one on the warning track and maybe put this game away.
He's going to hold that ball as long as he can, and I think that might be the end of this one as soon as it leaves his foot.
Crowd stomping their feet, supporter section up. The whistle to Elton Garcia's mouth, and that is it. Sacramento takes one of two in the USL Championship rivalry matchup with the Oakland Roots. A 3-1 victory for the home side. Adam, what an all-around effort by the Republic. Multiple chances. You've got three guys who were able to put it away. It was number 7, Keko, with his second on the year, and he is our Western Health Advantage player of the match.
It was a wonderful goal from him early in the game. We see him there, the Spaniard. He's worked so tirelessly and so creative, some of the balls he played over, and I think he got an assist on Cicerone's goal. Didn't have to do too much for that one. But he's really stepped up in the absence of Rodrigo Lopez, who can kind of fill those boots, and Keko did it tonight. But what's really encouraging is seeing Cicerone, Herrera, Keko, the three attackers, all three of them getting on the score sheet.
So Sacramento taking down the Roots 3-1 here. And it is the Republic who goes 6-0-1 at home and improved to 24 points on the young season. Post-game shows coming up next.
The fun has begun. The Apex at Red Hawk Resort Casino is now Northern California's premier family fun destination. Get your heart racing on this spectacular 3-level indoor kart track. If bowling is up your alley, there are 18 lanes of fun at the Apex, plus a mind-blowing virtual reality arcade, incredible golf simulators, and one of the best sports bars anywhere. We're taking entertainment to a whole new level. It's the Apex at Red Hawk Resort Casino.
This is the look of a boy who had no hope of walking. A boy who had his spine rebuilt before he was born. A boy who now stays on his feet and keeps mom on her toes. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
Welcome back. Good mood, good vibes here in Sacramento. Getting the win against the Oakland Roots, and it's been a rivalry that has been contested to the final moment of every match. And here tonight, it's the Republic who come away victorious. How did it all go down? Well, Adam Moffat, we begin with our full-time highlights, and it's in the 12th minute. Keko just doing Keko-like things, being crafty in the box.
He does, and you think from a tight angle, what's he going to do here? But he knows exactly what he's going to do. He's going to try and whip it right in the far corner, and he gets it right. Blanchette's outstretched left arm cannot get to it. And then we head into that second half. You see Cicerone, he drives forward, and he's got options. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to go myself, and absolutely leathers that ball.
Sacramento takes a 2-0 lead, and then adding to this one, Connor Donovan breaking 3 lines. Sebastian Herrera, number 2 on the USL Championship season. And everyone, eyes on the Republic, seemed like they were going to close the door on this one. However, it would be Oakland jumping right back into this game.
Diaz keeps it alive, and great ball in, and Barbier left foot, 3-1, and there was some nervy moments after that, but Sacramento held out, and it's another brilliant 3 points at home for this Republic side.
24 points through 11 matches. What a start to this season. 3 goals, 11 shots, 5 on target. And we hadn't really seen the team dominate possession like this, and at times we've seen teams try to different tactics throughout. Oakland, they had some opportunities looking early, and you know, we talked about some of the guys who have missed some chances. You're probably not going to see it again. You know it's going to be another really good one come September 2nd. All right, here is our power image of the match, and why not Russell Cicerone, 8th goal on the season, and that we'll do that. How about next? We'll do the.
It looks good there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that. Everyone happy for him. And that is a Gerd jumping on the back. Be careful. We don't need any celebratory injuries.
No.
We do not want that. But how about our upcoming schedule? Okay, it's been a nice few months at home here, but it's about to get tougher. 3 straight matches on the road, going all the way to the East Coast to Hartford, Connecticut.
It's getting trickier. It has been favorable with the home games for the Republic, but to come away from it, the results they have is you just got to get the job done. And now it's going to see what can they do on the road. They've mixed results so far. But continue doing what they've been doing at home, then just go on the road, get a couple of victories here and there, and you'll be sorted.
All right, final thought tonight. What did you like about this Republic effort?
I loved that all 3 attackers scored a goal. I really like seeing that.
All right, well, you said real quick. I said real quick. You delivered real quick. How about that? All right, well, great night here again. Republic, 24 points now on the season. It is the Roots who will remain at 14 on the year. Their 4th loss of the season. Sacramento Republic feeling good about playing the drums, scoring goals. It was a wondrous night in the capital of California for our entire crew here in Sacramento. For Adam Moffat, I'm Rob McAllister. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll broadcast next week from Hartford, Connecticut. That's a 4:30 Pacific start, Friday, May 26th.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.